Hoping to save billions of dollars, the U.S. Postal Service outlining a controversial proposal to limit mail delivery to just 5 days a week. Congress is making it clear that that idea won't get very far. So what happens next? Here now is Jillian Melchior from the Wall Street Journal. I mean, this is the problem that never goes away. They're talking about how to try and save some money here. The biggest problem, though, and they're talking about going to 5 days a week, and Congress is like, no, we couldn't possibly do that. Forget about it. But the big problem, of course, is all the unfunded liabilities. They have made a deal. You've written about this before, not to lay folks off and to put in pay raises. A lot of unions that work there. How much does that account for in their balance sheet?
Yeah, well, I think it's a complete mess. What we have going on here is the typical system that's not responding to the market. I mean, they have a postal mail volume dropping by like 31% since 2007, but they're not allowed to respond to that by cutting back because in the law they have to be out there delivering the mail. In addition to that, you've got 9 separate unions. They can negotiate really aggressively because they know that no matter what, the Postal Service, unlike private business, isn't going to go out of business. So I think this is just a complete disaster of a financial situation. But unfortunately, this is what it looks like when you have the government backing an enterprise.
So they have the tremendous cost of all these promises to employees that they can't fulfill because they don't have the volume to do that. Meanwhile, they do have a core business, and it's not delivering those letters. That is, could be very profitable and doing well. The president all the time is swinging at Amazon, saying, Amazon is taking advantage of the Postal Service and they have private contracts with them. We don't even know what deal Amazon has made because the post office doesn't have to reveal it. But what strikes me is that if this was a normal company, they would go into bankruptcy and they would sell off the part of the assets that made sense, that were worth something. And even if you look at the president announced today, that they've hired McKinsey to come in and look at the student debt portfolio and say, what should we do with this? Can we resell this debt elsewhere? How do we deal with this thing that's a huge loss? In your opinion, I mean, couldn't they do the same kind of thing with the post office? Talk about how do we divide this up, deal with the part of the business that's good?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, but unfortunately there are a lot of special interests, from unions to big online delivery companies to people in rural areas that have a lot of interest in keeping the status quo of a dysfunctional postal service. And I do think the big takeaway here is on the left, we're hearing from presidential candidates a lot about how the answer to problems is to get government more involved.
Right.
Well, we've all shown up at the post office and seen how dysfunctional it is, how inefficient it is. And I think this is a case in point about why that doesn't work.
Yeah. Jillian Melchior, thank you. Thanks for your insight today.